Rooster Teeth News is brought to you by NatureBox. Snack smarter with French toast granola, sweet blueberry almonds, and more. Get 50% off your first order when you visit naturebox.com/roosterteeth.
What's up, guys? I'm Ashley Jenkins, and Nintendo held a conference today to talk about their spring titles, and they did that thing where they announce a game and try not to look smug when they follow it with, "and it's available today." But don't get your hopes up, because that doesn't include the next Smash Bros. Title, even though they did announce that Punch-Out's Little Mac will join that lineup. What it does include is a follow-up to their Steel Diver 3DS submarine game called Sub Wars that will toy with the free-to-play model by offering two versions, a free one and a premium one. The free version offers 2 submarines and a few missions, and the premium one offers 18 submarines, a full suite of missions, and crew members that can tweak your submarine's attributes, and players of either version can be matched against one another in multiplayer. Another 3DS game that will experiment with the free-to-play space will be Rusty's Real Deal Baseball, which comes out in April. That one will come with a few minigames and offers you the opportunity to buy individual additional minigames from the in-game shopkeeper, Rusty. A twist on the traditional microtransaction model is that you can haggle the real-world price of games down by trading him in-game items you've picked up while playing. Other new 3DS announcements include Kirby Triple Deluxe for a May 2nd release, a North American release of Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy, the final entry in the second Professor Layton trilogy, on February 28th, a North American release of Monster Hunter Ultimate in 2015, Weapon Shop Deomasse for February 20th, Mario Golf World Tour for May 2nd, Pokemon Battle Troze for March 20th, and Inazuma 11, which joins the Available Today Club. Weapon Shop Deomasse from Ni no Kuni Developer Level 5 is a rhythm-based fantasy title in which you don't play the hero. You play a weaponsmith's apprentice who forges the weapons the heroes rent on their quests, and whether those heroes succeed or fail in their quests will depend on the quality of the weapons you forge for them. Oh, and if they fail, they won't be around to pay you. Inazuma 11 is a soccer-based RPG in which you found a soccer team at your high school and switched between story-focused RPG sections and action-heavy soccer matches. The game originally released on DS in 2008 in Japan and spawned 6 sequels, an anime TV series, a manga, and a collectible card game, and this is its first North American release. Pokemon Battle Troze, or Pokemon Link Battle in Europe, is a new take on the classic Pokemon series that replaces the traditional battles with Match 3 puzzle games instead, a la Puzzle Quest, and will contain every known Pokemon since Red and Blue. No word yet on whether it will support Pokemon Bank and allow you to move your Pokemon from Troze into X and Y, but we'll keep you posted. Several Wii U games also have updates. Mario Kart 8 finally has a release date of May 30th, and Nintendo has revealed that the Koopalings will be playable characters this time around. Bayonetta 2 is coming out this year and adds an Umbran Climax ability that allows Bayonetta to build up power and release it all at once in a devastating single attack. Monolith Soft's X, the successor to sci-fi RPG Xenoblade Chronicles, will be out sometime this year for Japan and will see a release at some point in North America. It's using an updated version of its predecessor's combat system, which Nintendo President Satoru Iwata describes as more polished. NES Remix is getting a sequel on April 25th and will mash up 8 more classic NES titles, including a Super Luigi Brothers that makes Luigi the hero in a mirrored Super Mario Bros. World. Several Game Boy Advance games are also headed to Wii U's Virtual Console beginning in April, including Metroid Fusion, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3, and more titles will be added monthly. Nintendo may be leading the charge today with announcements, but Microsoft's got an interesting development as well. One of the previously unnoted changes coming to Xbox One with the February update will alter the controller functionality at the request of Titanfall developer Respawn Entertainment. This is the controller that Microsoft reportedly spent $100 million developing over more than 200 iterations. Last year, Microsoft's Zulfi Alam said it was the best controller they'd ever made, and there was a lot of pressure considering the Xbox 360 controller was so popular. In August, he explained, "We started with something that people considered best in class. The pressure to do it right again was tremendous." Almost made it. In the end, Microsoft made more than 40 changes to the Xbox 360 controller design for the next generation, but apparently a few details were still a bit off, hence the upcoming change. Respawn designer Justin Hendry says, "It wasn't really where we felt it should be. It was a little overly twitchy with the current controls. Now it's fixed. We're happy with it." Microsoft has further elaborated that the February update will increase the sensitivity of the outer boundaries of the thumbsticks on the Xbox One controller, and that the update will happen automatically when your controller syncs to your console. The February update, which has previously been detailed as adding a controller battery indicator, improving USB keyboard support, and adding the ability to see and manage your storage space and install priorities, was originally scheduled to release on the 11th but was delayed last minute for some final testing, and is slated instead for later this week, which is probably soon since there's not a lot of later left in the week. And that's it for today. Are any of Nintendo's spring games going on your must-have list? Shout out in the comments and let us know. Then check roosterteeth.com for a new episode of our gaming podcast, The Patch, where we look at just how much money free games can make.